Wonder how doomed we are here. We need to be more centralized, I guess. I don't even know. Is that even possible? Not really sure. It's gonna be a point where we have to. How are we gonna get 80 centralized in like the next 50 years? That is the question. I guess we can only start. You know, you just gotta start somewhere and start revoking privileges. Anything that goes. Yeah, I guess anything that trends decentralized has to go. Luckily, it's not that much stability because it's the commoners. You know, you just got to do everything you can to push centralization. Even all of that, barely. It's terrible. Got rid of every privilege I could, and I'm also pushing it. And I'm at 0.03. Suppose it could be worse. I kind of need that. I don't know. It's like I have these mining communities, but I kind of need that, so it's not super simple to get rid of that. Yeah, it kind of just sucks. I don't have a choice, though. I mean, just how it is. Is it reasonable to annex all my subjects even? I don't know. I probably will just get super doom. How's this only... Was it? Oh, it's still pushing the wrong way. Shoot. Traditional law. Okay, that needs to change. Surely there's some law changes that could fix something. I can't even change this? Well, that's not good. Why can't I get civil law? So I cannot change this to any... Can I at least change it to nothing? No? Okay, well, that's terrible. I don't really want... This is pretty good. I don't want to get rid of it. The admin system, so I don't know. I'm kind of a rough spot as far as centralization goes. I don't know what I can really do. Just how do I push? I think I have to remove more privileges. There's no choice. And at some point, I probably need to change my law, but... I think I just have to take the hit and then go for that law change, even though it's really good. Like, I like this law, but I'm desperate for centralization. I guess I could just change it back after the disaster's complete. I don't know if there's any other law that can, you know, I might just like have to take the hit. Same with like that prosperity thing from the burgers. It's like, yeah, that's kind of good, but not here. Can't even find it. Where is it? Yeah, this 45 stability. So bad. Sure. Whatever. If I get to 80, it's just like that seems like an unreasonable goal, but you know, maybe I just need to have a better attitude about it. That's all it is. Okay, I'm like actually pushing towards central, but that's yeah. It might be okay. Maybe it's fine if I get a road debate every single parliament. You know, maybe you never know. Oh, that was with Parliament called. Okay, so it's not even as good as that. But this will go through. It's just yeah, I'm like destroying my nation to be able to go centralized. At least I have a lot of money to work with. I'm gonna have to go to another war, I think. Wow. Monthly Doom goes hard when you're at war. Or, I mean, that's not what I mean. When you're in negative civility. I was thinking about the war I needed to go to. That's what the issue was, yeah. Well, I gotta go declare the Fire Wars again. I don't think I have to do anything. But also, I think my peasants are too mad to even help anyways. I guess they're okay. I don't know. Still have 19,000 levies. But I think my subjects can just play the game for me, right? Ah, yes. Winter in the mountains. Nothing can be done. Oh, oops. I wasn't recording. Well, what I've done here is fixed centralization, so I'm trending towards it, by removing a bunch of privileges that tanked my stability, which is causing monthly doom. And I'm going to a war to try to get rid of that doom by executing the nobles, or sacrificing them. It's not execution, but they really don't want to do it. They'll get there. I also had to revoke a lot of privileges from like all the estates. But what do you do? I think I hold appease the gods here, though. I have to get to AE centralization, which is quite ridiculous. So, yeah, that's, I guess it just is, it is what it is, right? All my subjects are kind of killing me. But I could try to annex some of the smaller ones, maybe. There's not really that many smaller ones. Maybe those two. Oh, this one's really small. Because I don't think it matters. Like, subject size doesn't matter. I think it's just number of subjects. At least I have a very good supply of money. Good Omens is also good here. Okay, we annexed somebody small, I think. Also small. Like, No. Oh, these guys. Okay. Like, I think I just have to annex the small subjects and leave the big ones. Guys, it's over. You want to forfeit? They never do. 77% war score. Just let me execute some people. Yeah. Cool. How much doom will this help with? A lot of it, but not all. Okay, appease the gods. Okay, just, you know, go around doing some sacrificing. Trying to pass reforms. I don't really know that I need to encourage these people to settle anymore. Probably just stabilize the country. High stability does help with doom. My market is usually useless, as you guys have seen. When I say useless, I mean I don't have tools, and you need tools to exist. Do I have any tools these days? Wow, I have a huge surplus of tools. This isn't the right menu to look, but what is it? Markets? Markets. Tools. Yep. Negative 23. Good hell. Should I just close every lumber mill that I have? I don't know if that would solve the problem. I don't really know how to solve the problem, though. Yeah, this is always an interesting one. It's like, okay, I have the tiniest little bit of stone. I could build a little more. But no, I really don't, actually, because it's a negative balance. And literally, like, all of it goes into making tools. Basically. What are we producing here? Masonry? I don't know. That's not the issue, though. I mean, the majority of all of the... I'm just trying to build tools with the stone, and that's, you know, already an issue, but okay, what it is what it is. I'll just ignore the problem. In the short term. Surely we'll get more tool, like, you know, stone and stuff in the future. I think I'm colonizing the stone over here, too. Yes, I know you cannot colonize stone. But you get the point. So I have more, if I have more stone, then I have more tools. And so on. But yeah, that's the thought process anyways. But we really need to push. There's a road debate, but it's like, will it even help? Like, I need, you know, I'm already 88, negative 88 towards centralization, and it doesn't really, I guess it helps. It's just, it's not great. At least during Parliament, I get an extra little bit of trend, but it's going to take a long time to push centralization to 80. Like, I don't even know that it's feasible. If I would have known about it earlier, it would have been helpful too. But obviously I didn't. Yeah, I got, okay, a little bit of push centralization a little bit there. 7 negative, yeah. Not good, not good. It's okay. It's just about surviving, right? Somewhat close to being done with this second to last reform, at least. The more people I annex, the better. I only have 5 subjects, so it's not crazy. Peace of the Gods just seems a little bit slower than my Doom generation, because it only reduces 15. every couple of years, and I'd end up with like 20 in those years. But I guess I can just supplement war in the in between time, more or less. Sure, let's kill 5,000 people for good omens. I guess I could give out that privilege to help with Doom if I really wanted to. But then I lose 10% max tax, which is like kind of significant. I think you need tools to colonize. Ah, the pain. Yeah, lacks access to tools, of course. Got plenty of weaponry. You gotta like close the lumber mills in the short term to like stockpile tools. Does that work at all? Just close all the lumber mills, and then we'll stockpile tools. But do we have lumber and surplus to do that? I doubt it. No. And definitely no. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is just like this because I turned off all the lumber mills. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The real question is, what came first? The tool or the stone? Do you think the Great Pestilence will be like net positive for me or net negative? Like as far as like I'll have more tools. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it could be like a good thing. Okay, Peace Gods. Still like a year. Yeah, that's not good. What does this do? Doom? No? Yeah, we're on our last reform, which is good, but we're not getting any progress. Yeah. That's great. Am I not paying for stability? No, I am. That's what? Why is it going down so much? Doom? Okay. Like I'm paying max for that, and it's just actually going down. That's wild, but okay. That's all good. I just need to fuse the gods. I probably need another war soon. I just have to go to this guy. Keep warring with this guy to sacrifice his people. That's just what it is. If 50,000 levies available, which is wild. Maybe I shouldn't annex my next guy. He's kind of like this guy here. That's like a lot of locations. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just cancel that. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm already pushing 23 towards centralization. I guess that's the best I can do. We'll get there. With positivity. You're fine, it doesn't matter. Just recording. Don't need anyone to watch, really. Do you think I have like a ton of tools now that I close those buildings? Like I'm just like huge. Oh, look at that. We're starting to stockpile tools even. Why is it? Why does it read this way? It's just weird. Lumber mills per lumber mills? Stone quarries per stone quarries? Like what does that even? I guess it should say the what? I don't know. It's a confusing. Paradox has confusing menus. Okay, 10 towards centralization. It's helpful. Can we sacrifice some people? We have really high doom right now. Yeah. Okay, so get some of that sacrificing going on. Appease the gods. Okay, we're back to 0. It's like doable. It's just not ideal. It seems like it's going to be really tough to push up. Ever. I mean, it'll get there. But I don't have any of the special warriors or not, getting 0 value from that. I thought I did have them. Yeah, why am I getting a +0? Because I don't pay for stuff, maybe. Yeah, I'm not researching anything anymore. It's just how it is. We need road debates like every time. Which they seem to be giving me, at least. Change policy. Ugh. No. They want me to get the... They ultimately want me to get what I would want, but... I need the centralization from the other law. They're trying to save me from not having the good law, but... Is it worth the 10 centralization? Probably not. No, I need to just fail this debate, I guess. Unfortunate. If my leaders never survive more than like a day here. Oh, I can't do a pilgrimage. Oh yeah, the religious aspect or something. I don't have a choice. I have to go centralized. So I guess can appease the gods. I'm just it's not. I'm not keeping up at all with it anymore. That's 5 more doom. Like every time that cycles, it's 5 more doom. Then I have to go to a war, which isn't good. And it seems like I'm not progressing with this one like at all. Terrible. Like at this rate, I can't even make progress even with 5 doom. That's crazy. Like how am I gonna? I don't know. Like how am I ever gonna complete that reform? My truce isn't even up yet. I don't know. Maybe I need to reopen my buildings and it will help. I think I closed some of my military buildings to make less tools. I'm like, maybe I just need to build more, actually. Could build more. Like, will that help? Not really, 0.01. Oh, boy. Maybe a ceremony will help. I don't really think that helped. Yeah, massive celebration. All right, maybe we need to grab that privilege. It's the desperate times. I'm like, okay. I'll give the doom policy, okay? Fine. 0.03, though? It's like nothing. Maybe there's other states that help with that, too. I could look. I don't actually know if that's possible, but... No, I don't think so. But hey, another war could be useful. They need to do something with levies that would be like less painful. I don't even know how they do it. So like, I don't want to. Every time I have someone levies, I don't want to like figure out the stack. Like I'd like them to like form into nice little lines for me or something like that. Nice little templates for me. Or just remove levies from the game entirely. The dream. Yeah, I've been making videos. I made a video just like 2 days ago. Why do you think we make why do you think we are the only few content creators? What do we do that others don't? All right. Centralized debate. I'm getting road debates like every time at least. At least, yeah, that's some good news. I'm still not even any towards centralization yet, but at least I'm trying, right? That's the same thing. That's the same guy, I think. Ludi and Ludi Historia. That's the same guy. So I'm just going to sacrifice more nobles here, but it's not really solving the problem like it used to. Kind of what I'm noticing. Because I'm having this issue where I almost get 0 progress towards this. Because yeah, it's just tough out there. Like I feel like, oh no, why didn't I? I thought I was on. Dang it! I thought I was gonna pass that debate, but I bet I got a random event I didn't read, and then, yeah, that's really unfortunate. I could have used that. That's a feels bad moment. I guess it doesn't really matter that much though, because I'm not max towards trending yet, anyways. But still, that feels kind of bad. Yo, so what kind of happens here is that if I get to like 7 Doom-ish, then I no longer get any progress in this final reform. And that's kind of ridiculous. To be like, oh, I can't even get 7 Doom. I mean, that's rough. I'm at 3.25%. I just feel like this is hopeless. Like every time I go to war, I can get like maybe in a percent or two. It's like, really? That's the best I could do? Oh, this is going to be so difficult. I probably got to fight more people, like I think. This feels kind of ridiculous, though, that I can't even be at 5 Doom, or that's too much. But I suppose it's going to have to be that way. It's going to have to be war after war after war. Sacrifice after sacrifice. Feels kind of rough. I wonder if it matters about how many nobles you sacrifice, or, kind of how all that works. Like, will I get less value because this is a smaller nation, or is it based on the percentage? I'm not really sure. But I think I don't know, the magic number seems to be like, I don't know, it really might be like 5%, and then I'm too much Doom. Yeah, that was nothing. That was so bad. It is number. So fighting bigger nations is better, because that literally reduced my Doom by like 1%. Basically just a waste of a war. Good to know. Okay, how can I lower my... I think I don't know. It's kind of the desperate times. Like, I need to downgrade all my places to rural settlements to start. I mean, it's just anything, and I'm kind of in the desperate times here. It's like super expensive to do this too. Well, good thing I have a lot of money, I guess. Like, I can't have anything that... we can't have any cities or towns. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I wish these map modes would have a way to see your land a bit better. I can't really tell what's mine and what's not. I just wanted to highlight what was mine directly. But you know what? It is what it is. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I've done what I can there. Hopefully that slowed down the Doom generation, but I don't know. I don't know that it... I think that was pretty significant. I don't think anything happens to the like people. I think you're just like you get negative analysis for being like over your capacity, probably. Yeah, like this. So you get like popped emotion speed, migration attack traction goes down, no possible population growth. So definitely it's not good. But it's not like I have a choice. It's problematic though. Appease the gods here and probably reset it to 0. But again, it's if it goes to 5%, I no longer get any of this militarization. Though I do think that downgrading stuff helped. I might be able to downgrade a little bit more too. Maybe I missed some. Not really. I think there's one city and one town. I guess I missed one city. It's crazy that one city is the equivalent of that reform I gave, though. I wonder what city. Can I downgrade my capital? Would I want to downgrade my capital? It seems kind of sus. I don't know that I will. I don't really like that. I don't even think that's me that I'm downgrading. I think I just downgraded. Like, why can't I downgrade this, for example? Oh, separatism. Ay, ay, ay. Well. Okay. Oh, should I not even be like I'm colonizing? I'm like, is that bad? I mean, I needed the stone, but we should have lumber as well. If I colonize more, then it just means I get more doom because I have more locations. No road debate this time around, too. It's okay. I can't make subjects because I have to go 80 towards centralization. there anything here that would be helpful? I don't really think so. I just feel like at this rate, I won't finish my reforms like ever. Maybe not ever. That's a little bit dramatic, but I guess I need to open a warpath. Just have to keep going and murdering people. Seems like it's been years and I made 8% progress. I feel like at this current trajectory, I'd be looking at like the 1600s to finish my reforms. Maybe that's a little wrong, but I don't know that that's that far off. I guess I could give my subjects land. Maybe that's what I need to do. It's like in the situation that has no right answers. I want traditional economy, right? It gives me more raw materials output. More stone. I should have pressed shift click there, but I'm playing with one hand. What do you do? This feels impossible in some ways. No, I figured I was just going to solve that problem myself. And pushing centralization. All right, let's just sacrifice more people here. I think we have to give away more of our land to our subjects. I don't know what else we can do. I can't create more subjects, but I can give more land away to my current subjects probably. Let's see. Where was that? Okay, just give away a bunch of land. Because I gotta do something about my doom. Oh, still so much. I just have to give away more of the land. It's just terrible. Problem is I'm giving away land close to my capital at that point, and that's really bad. I mean, it's fine. Future me will own it all anyways, right? Right? Yeah, I'd say I'm enjoying the experience. Okay, so Doom should be like, well, not as bad. I would just give away more of my land, but I don't know. I need like an earthquake to lower the Doom, you know? Something like that, but no. I think we're probably doing much better now, though. Maybe it's enough. Yeah, because looking at this, I just can't get to... If I get to 5 Doom, it's like, okay, I can't make progress. Just this last reform looks impossible. But on the bright side of things, we are finally centralized. Like a little bit. But then we hit a point where we're going to be relying on parliament debates. Like, how many road debates can we feasibly get in a row? You know, like, we're going to need probably 6 debates before we can finish this all up. As soon as my Doom gets to, like, even a little bit, it's like, maybe I should just appease the gods at, like, 5%. Basically, it seems like once I hit 5% Doom, I'm no longer really gaining much progress. They have 0.15 a month is kind of bad. I'm hoping that the reform disaster does help me push centralization. But I can't completely rely on it. Here's a road debate. The problem with the road debates is they're not that useful until I've actually pushed all my trend. They're not bad, not necessarily, but it would be a lot more useful if I could actually, you know. So they could ask for money. I think the Great Pestilence is around the corner. And that could be bad. Certainly could be bad. I think I'm going to appease the gods. I think like 7%-ish. I'm doing much better with me giving away my land, though, I think. And yeah, we're 18 towards centralization, so it feels like we're making some progress in the right direction. What felt hopeless before feels possible now, so I think that's a win. Yeah, this is actually making good progress here. 21%. Yeah, I think that's a reason to be a little bit optimistic, right? Yeah, and it depends. Europeans could... It's just going to be really RNG for when the Europeans show up. But I'm pretty sure when they show up in the Caribbean, the disaster will trigger. And then I'll lose, like, at least one. Can I even build hospitals? Is that something that I'm allowed to do? Well, like, oh yeah, I guess I can build in my capital. I demoted everything else because it was too much Doom. But if I can save a couple people in my capital, that'd be cool. I don't really have much expectations, though. I pushed as much centralization as I can now. So from here on out, I have to rely on... Uh-oh, that's not... That's not the bad thing, right? That's just smallpox. But I thought smallpox was what kills everybody. I don't know. I wonder if that's... It's not the right pestilence, right? I don't think that's like the... I don't think it's like death to my entire nation, right? I think it's fine. I don't know. That seems kind of bad. It's probably fine though. Kind of sucks though. Yeah, they just took out a couple of people with a random disease, but can appease the gods. We're gonna get there. We need parliament. I'm thinking about the minimum. I need 6 debates to get my centralization there. So the minimum that it would take me would be 30 years. And the maximum, it could be, you know, a lot longer than that. But if we're super, super lucky, it's feasible that in 30 years we could have enough centralization. There's probably other events too that the disaster triggers, I'd imagine. Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Hopefully not in this timeline. I wonder if the Society of Pops could see over here. Like these guys. Maybe they could. Can't hurt to try. Like, do they know about the Caribbean? Do I want to know about the Caribbean? Probably. Road debate? No? Come on. I need the road debates. Oh well. I guess I should get some taxes before I don't have people anymore. Great news. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted that to be a red debate. We're only 50 away. Wait, did that event give me Doom? I think it did. I think the comment actually gives you like a gig amount of Doom. I clicked it without reading it because that's normally what I do, but I'm like, what the hell? I think it actually is trolling me. It's okay, I'll just declare a war. It'll solve all problems. Kind of. These guys are just exiled sitting here from the last war. Get them, boys. I guess I'm spying on these guys. I think it's 40 to steal maps, though. Yeah. I'm glad in this game... Oh, there's no valid rival? No. It says no maps to steal. Okay, well, it's fine. Not a big deal. Why can't you shift click if you don't have enough, like... Oh. Let's see. Shift left? No, I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, I need to sacrifice 600 nobles here. Apparently the comment is like super bad. It's a lot worse than normal. I try to appease the gods though to see what that helps with. It helps a bit, but I need to sacrifice the nobles. And they'll get there. They're stubborn right now, but they don't, you know, they don't want to lose all their nobles. It's gonna happen anyways, guys. Just give in. There's so many forts already. It's terrible. Oh, really? Try it. Let's see if the Texans know everything. I can't even see them yet. Huh. Surely if I steal maps from these people, they can tell me about the Texans. Okay, these guys will let me sacrifice some of their people. Beautiful. That's actually very nice. I don't know. No, it's in Texas, like... I guess that probably is like Texas. I don't know why I thought Florida when you said Texas. Same place. I'm kidding. It's obviously not the same place. Well, yeah, we're slowly making progress here. 35% is better than I could have hoped for. A few years ago, I thought it was completely doomed. By the way, you guys hyped for the next patch? Looks like they're doing a lot of good things. I thought about making a video where I complain about things I don't like, but then I can't be asked to do that. I wonder how my... Oh, you know, I've had my lumber mills closed for like 20 years. I forgot about that. I was only supposed to close them for like a little bit. Oh, well. Maybe we have a surplus of tools now. We might. You never know. Yeah, I think I have a ton of tools now. I could check the market, but I kind of just believe, you know. Yeah, I have a lot of lumber too. When you think about it. Yeah, that's a pretty nice surplus. Yeah, I've got a lot of extra tools now. It really helped to close down the lumber mills, as you can see. I was able to generate quite the supply of tools that way. Yeah, I saw the complacency is kind of weird. Like, I don't even understand what the design, like, philosophy is behind it. Like, why does it exist? Okay, appease the gods. We're getting there with our yeah, definitely getting there. 39%. We're gonna cut this guy's hair and it's gonna give us... Whoa, wait. Never mind. What do you mean? No matter what I lose? I guess I could lose 10 Doom this way. But I just used that ability. It kind of... Yeah, it's troll. I did nothing for me, hardly. And whatever. It's gonna be a road debate to make up for it. You see? You just have to believe. That's great. That's great. All we gotta do is get... like 5 more of those. The only bad part is that this is the last parliament where parliament being debated will give me a little bit more centralization, because after this I'll be at 41 or whatever. But okay, there's optimism, you know. I thought getting 80, like 80 centralization's possible. At least it looks that way, because I'm already to 40, so it's 4 more debates, and then we're good to go. I feel like Maya was way better, you know? The Doom mechanic is way more cruel than when I just played Maya. Maya is just kind of like a regular nation. The religion didn't seem to do that much, if I recall correctly. I'm thinking we're probably going to be able to start our disaster within the next 10 years-ish. Yeah, 10 years-ish. I like it. Our colonies are finishing, which might be bad. I'm pretty sure it's just more Doom. It's not a big deal, though. I think just appease the gods on cooldown. And I think we're good to go. Just a waiting game at this point. I feel like the timing might be on point. Like, at least in my campaign. As far as, like, the Europeans arriving right when you're going to be getting your disaster. I don't know if that's the intent by Paradox, but I'm like, that could, their timing could be on point. Yeah, I think you do need professionals, but it's fine. I don't think the Europeans are real. Those are aliens. We don't think they exist, right? Like, we don't know for sure that they exist yet. I think it's just going to be a chill, high speed and chill vibes for like the next 20 years. And pray for parliaments with road debate. Dang it. I wish you could re-roll these or something. You know, instead of just being like, oh no, I didn't get the centralized debates. We're cooked. No, it's fine. So that means the minimum amount of time is 20 years. As far as like, if my RNG was on point and I got 4 road debates in a row, then that would be enough. And the disaster has to last for 10 years anyways, so maybe it's not so bad. I tried to double my soldier count and it did nothing. It's fine. What are we at? 50? At 52% now? It'll get there. I think it's just Weight angle. We can talk about all things I hate about EU5 while we wait, you know. Forts. Delete every fort. They should just remove forts from the game. I would support that. I think that'd be a good vibe. That would be awesome. It's a beautiful mess. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna make a video about all things I don't like, but they'll fix it, right? I think my number one thing is combat. Which is a wide, yes, a pretty wide stretching topic. But I'd say that's probably the thing I like the least about the game. In an overarching statement. I definitely think they need to, you know, they need to nerf subjects quite heavily. I think they need to do what they need to reinstate their attrition that they used to have when I got the early access, like originally. There used to be attrition if you had more than 30 stacks, like 30 stacks of guys, units, or rather, whatever. Essentially, if you were over your frontage, you would start taking attrition, which made it so death stacking wasn't really viable because reinforcing kind of sucks in this game too. But it created a really weird like scenario too. It wasn't perfect, where it would be like you would want a death stack, but like it would be really painful if you did at the same time. It's kind of weird. Do they have a lot of gold here? I think there's a good bit of gold. For sure. Not like an insane amount, but pretty good. We have such a, you know, abundance of gold here, though. No tools, no lumber. No freaking iron. There is less gold than you'd think, actually. I agree with that. Like, if you played EU4, you will think there's less gold than there was in EU4, I think. All right, are we lucky this debate? Let's go. What is it, 3 more to go after this? Yeah, 3 more to go after this. That's nice. That could just be 15 years and we're good to go. That's not too bad. $52 centralized, that's pretty good. That's funny. I don't even have enough subjects to meet this conditions here, but it says at least 1. Okay. So I think, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's going to take a little bit longer than I had hoped, but better late than never. That's always what I would tell my bosses before I got fired. Better late than never. wonder if these people have maps for me. What do they know? Upper California? It's not what I need to know. Do they know about the Caribbean? I don't think so. They know about Louisiana, though. And they know nothing. Gotta check if there's more people to steal from. Oops, I didn't mean to favorite that. You maybe. Yeah, these people probably know. I'm not doing anything else with my diplomats. Might as well try to steal maps. Maybe I'll see the Europeans sooner, and that will give me an early warning system so I can save my people from smallpox. It's the it is a bad minigame, I agree. It is a frustrating minigame. Imagine a world where you could just click and it would, you know. Do I want to know about any of these places? I feel like not really. Wyoming? Yeah. I don't think any of these places are the place I want to know about, but whatever. All right, Parliament, let's go. You know what? You know what I need? Let me down again. Oh well. 3 more to go is nothing. I don't feel bad about that. Can start my disaster in. Well, I can't math, but some amount of time before the Europeans get here, we'll get that going. Yeah, I could, but what else would I do with it anyways? Development is very, very ineffective. Oh, my spy got caught. One of them did. See if I can steal maps from... Okay, I can get to Florida. Trying to get to the Caribbean. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I feel like it's Caribbean. Probably, yeah. But I could steal from these people and maybe they know about water and stuff and they can tell me what's over here. So I feel like if the Europeans are going to show up anywhere, it's going to be their Caribbean. Just little subjects. Hate to see it. Oh, I'm pretty centralized. Right. Forgot about that. Oh, well. Just little subjects don't do anything in this game anyways. Yeah, it's so close. It's so far away. I wonder how the Great Pestilence will affect my nation. I wonder how can you ever recover from that? Or you just don't. You just don't, right? Is there any way to like prevent that from happening? I wonder. There's got to be some cheese out there. I bet there is. Like someone's figured it out to not get the Great Pestilence. There we go. Road debates are like every other one right now. It's pretty good. That means that I only need 2 more road debates and we're good. Although, I don't really know what happens, but at some point in the game, road debates get worse. And they only give 5. And I really never have figured out why that is. I feel like it's maybe age-based, but I don't really know. So like later in the game, I'm pretty sure they only give 5 towards the centralization, but I don't really know when that happens. Hopefully not soon. Because that would turn needing 2 debates into 4 debates. If it's tied to research, I have no worries then. You know? No worries at all. I think that's... It's longer than I guessed. I thought I'd have this done by 1520, but I was wrong. Maybe 1525? Not so sure. I guess Europeans just never show up. I guess that, I mean, it's fine. Trying to steal some maps of the Caribbean, but I don't think we'll get there. I'm not sure the natives know. Or the Society of Pops. I guess I can just keep You know, stealing some maps. I'm sure it's useful to have. But no one can see what I really want to see. I'm actually surprised that nobody's here yet. I'm out of tools. Shocker. Shocker. I wonder how that happened. What a weird thing to happen down here, running out of tools. Yeah, aren't they kind of late this game, though? I feel like I've seen the Europeans colonize a lot sooner. So them just to not be here at all is kind of weird. Why do these people know so much? Southern New England. Oh, it's not that they know so much, it's just I can ask for more things now. That seems like really bizarre that you would be able to steal maps like of Maine, but you don't know anything else in between. Like, how would that even make sense? I mean, the whole system doesn't really make sense, so I don't know why I'm asking that. I definitely can steal a lot of maps, though. They know so much. Jeez. Like, you would think that they would show up, like, Greenland. Not Greenland, but... What is this called in real life? I don't know. Canada? It's just like a weird little island. I don't even think it's real in real life. Can't confirm, but it might not be real. Newfoundland, you think? Maybe. I was just testing you guys. I obviously knew it was Newfoundland. Yeah, turn back the missionaries. Get them out of here. That's true. They should explain that better. I think I tried to steal with Florida. Like, I think this is Florida I'm stealing with. See? It's almost time. Appease the gods. We're almost there. 92%. It's looking good. I think. There's going to be a road debate here. Every time I say there's going to be a road debate. No. It's been every other one, though, every time. Maybe it's a cycle or something. Could be. At least I'm exploring. Sort of. I mean, technically. Jeez, this guy knows everything. He knows too much, really. How is it? It's just so weird they haven't colonized Newfoundland at all in 1523. Are they not going to this game? Like, I don't know. No Great Pestilence? Maybe if the Europeans never show up? then I can just avoid the Great Pestilence completely. That'd be so weird if that actually happened. I could never find tools. It'd be terrible. Kind of just hoping that the tools will show up at some point. Like, maybe the Europeans will bring tools with them. That seems reasonable. Why not? How else are they going to colonize if they don't bring tools? This is super close. Yeah, one more piece of guys. I think we're in. Yeah, I think I just need a... Just a little bit of a rough start, and I think we're going to be good. There's iron here. Douglas, I think. Oh, no. I mean... That's crazy. What's the... I don't know why I feel like that's crazy. The Great Pestilence is, like, nearly identical to when I'd finished my reforms. By 3 months. But yeah, it's here. It's here, yeah. Where did they show up, I wonder? I don't even see them. But I don't think that many people are going to die. I'm kidding. They're all going to die. It's fine. It's fine. If I host a ceremony, they won't die. No. It didn't spawn on my land. Can I do anything about this? What does this even do? I get less... Oh, more... Like, it doesn't even matter if you get disease resistance. I don't need this, but... No contact. Does this help? It's... There's 0 affected locations, so it's, like, totally chill, right? Yeah. Its origin is... What the heck? Look where it spawned over in, like, Africa? Why is it telling me about it? It's not even in the New World. What? No, wait, that's the New World. It's just, like, really, really far away. Okay, so Brazil is dead, but should I do the no contact with outsiders? Or do I need to talk to them to get their institutions? I don't know. For now, it's chill, though. It's no big deal. It's less chill. Wait, why did I game Doom? Oh, it's just like an event. It's not like... It's not really European diseases. It's just a scripted event. Yeah, 0 affected locations. What is this map showing me exactly? Oh. How is it affecting? How did it get here? This is fake. I think my people are just like, they're just concerned about nothing. It's not even real. You know what's really annoying, though, is that I think I didn't finish my reform yet, did I? Or no, did I? Wait, what? I have to do another reform? What? I thought I was done with reform. That's crazy. How's there another reform? It didn't let me... That's annoying. There's just like a hidden another reform. It wouldn't let... Okay, I got baited. And now I can't... I guess I gotta go to war to get the Doom down. They tricked me. I thought I was getting through my final reform, but here I am not doing that. This whole time I wasn't even getting through my final reform. But at least I'll open a warpath. We better go to war quick before we die. I mean, are we dead? Currently there's 0 deaths. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a noble to live in this area. Just saying. They aren't treated well by their neighbors. I would avoid being a noble as a suggestion over here. Oh, that's not good. That's 1 month thick? That's wild. It says 0. How is that 0? $894K in a single month? I mean, could be worse, I guess. Is that real? Is that real life, though? Like, is that an accurate representation? 50 civility? That's really not cool. Like, okay, so I lost 1.5 million people in 2 months. Is that really historically accurate that they lost 1.5 million people in 2 months? Because the Black Death, that's like more than the Black Death. Like if I was playing like France or like Spain or something, that would be like a similar amount of the entire Black Death. I feel like, maybe not quite, but I don't know. Maybe not that far off either. There's another 500,000 next month. That's like, is that real? I mean, those are just my people too. Like, but it says I like how this just doesn't work. It's like, no, there's 0 affected locations and 0 death. Well, that's good. I'm glad that I am not affected by it at all. It's good to hear. Good to hear. I wonder what would happen, like, you know, if you were fighting a war and you lost 3/4 of your men, would you just, like, run? Like, what would you do? Like, everyone's dying? What would you do? I mean, it's pretty bad. Do you think it'll solve my tools issue? No. I do not think it will solve my tools issue. But, like, if there's less people, there should be less need for tools, right? Is that real? No, it's fine. Like I'm going here to hunt the noble. They're already gonna be dead. There's no one left to freaking kill. All right, I'll sacrifice these 215 nobles, and hopefully the pestilence will be over. The gods will realize a great tribute that I've offered. Is my doom going up higher than it was before? I feel like it is. Oh, because I have negative stability. Yeah. How are you starving? There's literally no more people left. There should be plenty of food. Huh? Many of our crops will perish across all locations? That's already happening. What are you talking about? Is it getting worse? Okay, no, it's fine. We're getting towards the tail end of it. I doubt you looked at my comment and the new mechanic doesn't get reformed. Well, if it doesn't, then we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? How am I gonna solve this issue? No, it's not a new issue. It's just like, it's fine. This last reform is gonna be just as painful as the other one to get it through, I feel like. Or maybe if the estates like love me, like they didn't want that much money, so maybe I could just bribe them. Does that even help much? No, not really. I mean, I think it's fine. Like, will recovery efforts help? I can't even do that. No, I can't do that. There's no, we're all prosperous. It's all good. Everything's chill. There's going to be a centralization debate here. That's going to be great. Wow. All right. It's literally been like every other one. So I only need one more after this, and I'll be at the centralization that we need to be at. I thought that was going to be a big issue, but not so much. Oh, this is actually another 10 centralization right here. Right? I'm actually good to go. Damn. I thought that was going to be really hard to sort out, but not so much. I feel like that was way easier than I anticipated. Like I was like getting 80 centralization is going to be impossible, and then, not so much actually. Because there I am. I'm at 82 centralization now. Appease the gods. I do think it's weird that you get, you lose all your people and the Europeans haven't even showed up yet. Like in the EU ports, like they actually have to border you for bad things to happen usually. Oh, we gained 200 people. That's huge. I don't know. I gotta do my reforms first before I worry about switching religions. What is this? Oh, sure. Yes, sacrifice them. Yeah, I think we'll be okay in a second. At death's door? The Great Pestilence has run its course. Okay. So, yeah, but it's over. It's fine. Still have 1.5 million people. That's pretty good. I feel like I should have lost more people than I did. Like, I feel like in past campaigns, I've lost more people. But maybe that's a result of, me building that hospital, yeah. It just saved a ton of people. So, yeah, I really do take care of my people. That's how it is. Now unfortunately, there's an entire reform I have to complete. It's gonna be a while. Yeah. It's gonna be a long while, I think. I can bribe. But it goes down so fast. It's like not even really worth. I mean, I think it's fine. Unfortunately, the Europeans didn't arrive anywhere near me, though. When can I appease the gods? Next year? Okay. But yeah, I think it's going to be a long journey. Still. Yeah, that's okay, though. I probably expanded too much. Yeah, I'm not going to get these reforms done for a while. I didn't realize there's a final reform you had to do. And it's going to take me... I mean, I got to stay optimistic, right? It's going to take me no time. There's no point of being a doomer. My colony finished, which is maybe not even good. I could go execute some nobles, like, in between, but I just don't know how... Just, like, annoying how much you'd have to do that. If I get any amount of doom, it, like, completely tanks the progress, kind of. Like, you know, for the first couple ticks, it's really, really good. But then the second that you get to, like, 4 to 5% doom, it seems like you're in a rough shape. Just 5. I feel like I'm not gonna... I don't know. I'm like thinking about... I feel like it's gonna be like 20 years at least before we're done with the disaster. I don't see it being done any sooner than that. Which is totally fine. Yeah, I don't even need to worry about my debates anymore. At least the centralization's done, though. I'm like, yeah, pretty happy about that. It doesn't seem like you know, things aren't that bad. Economy-wise, like, I'm like, my economy's actually fine. I don't really feel like the, you know, the Great Pestilence was too bad. Still have 1.5 million people, and that's not including my subjects population as well. All in all, I think things are going better than I could have expected. It'd be kind of nice if you could just, like, automate this in a way where you, like, you know, like, I want this to be used on cooldown. But there's not really a good way for me to indicate. Like, this thing here tells me I can use abilities I don't want to use, you know? How do I know that the one that I care about is up? I haven't had any rebel issues, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a matter of waiting like 20 years before I can get the disaster. And then I think after that, we're actually in good shape. Unless the Europeans do something, but I feel like the Europeans don't actually do anything. They're not. It's 1535 and they're not even here. Which, I'm trying to think like EU4. Like, I think that can happen in EU4 too. I mean, I could bribe these people. I'm like, bribing the church, though, you know. That seems corrupt, bribing the church. God doesn't need a bribe. Or gods, I mean. They get plenty of sacrifices. Why would they need more? But yeah, I feel like I don't need to really do too much. Just wait till like 1550 and then I'll be good to go. That's kind of my guess. It'd be like 1550. $15.37, like the next stage shouldn't really do anything significant, I don't think. I could go tolerance. Humanist tolerance. I mean, it's not that great. It's only heathens, so it doesn't seem great. Probably just diplo focus, right? I think that's usually the best one. Not that it matters to me. I don't get research. They definitely changed this from like early access. You used to be able to just do all the reforms. There wasn't like a restriction. But I guess they thought this one was too good because it gives negative doom or something. Like, yeah, you can't have that until the end. Fair enough. What does this do? I can expand the temple again. Sure. Oh, that temple expansion is huge. Ooh, 25 towards feudalism. But I have to go decentralized? Uh, what do I do here? I take the feudalism, I think, even if it ruins. I'll get another parliament debate. Just one more debate, right? And it's going to be right here anyways. Easy. So not a big deal. But getting 25% towards feudalism, what does that really do if I can't progress any further? Am I somehow progressing further at any point, or? Does one of my subjects have the institution somehow? I don't think so. No. Yeah, we'll be good. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, our centralization's looking good. 87. And we're going to push this way faster now that we got that temple thing. That event temple expansion is huge. Oh. Oh, no. Hold on, guys. I spilled slide of a drink. Hold on. Be right back. Real life doom there. Oh, no. No. It is. It's doomed. Okay. We're gonna get there. It's okay, guys. Everyone's gonna see this guy, and they're gonna see the Aztecs are so good. Guide. Yeah, we'll put guide on there because you know everything's a guide. We're doing good here. I think we're gonna trigger this, and then yeah, we're actually almost out of here. 10 things you didn't know about too. Surely a good title. Yeah, that sounds more like 11 cake video. Europeans aren't gonna show up in time though. That's good. The first thing is that it's the Great Pestilence isn't real. It's only a figment of your imagination. Ooh, look, I want my good thing back. I guess I could get it back, actually. 10 proximity cost seems pretty good. I'm surprised the Europeans aren't doing anything. Similar to me, who is not doing anything. I don't want to get more land, though, because that's worse. I don't know why I picked that option. Autopilot. Do you guys look at this and see adopt oatmeal as well? Or is that just me? Yeah, I think I'll probably take the entire North and South America before the Europeans do. Expand gravel network. Oh no, I can't change the policy. It's gonna be like something cursed, isn't it? Oh, oops, I forgot. Getting there, almost there. This event's definitely helping a lot. The temple expansion. It's like watching paint dry, though. Someone never has anyone ever tried that? I've never tried it. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Maybe it's an over exaggerated, you know, thing. This reminds me of a, well, we had a house built, and you know my dad or my parents were building a home. My dad would always make the painter come back over and over and over for like one little spot that wasn't perfect. Just remember being funny. He's kind of a perfectionist. Ooh, okay. Complacent. Negative 100% proximity cost because I'm complacent. That'd be terrible, man. I imagine, you know what'd be funny is I bet like they wouldn't have checked complacency with like Doom, and you know that could be a thing. You're playing the Aztecs and you're like trying to deal with Doom and not expand, and you get super high complacency. We almost done it, guys. We're almost there. Okay, so this is looking perfect. Surely. We're just about to adopt this oatmeal. And then we should be good to go. I mean, negative 50% tax efficiency. I think, you know what? I think if you don't play to exactly my playstyle, you should get negative modifiers for complacency. You know what I mean? That's how we'll get generalist. We'll make it so he gets complacency modifiers. It'll be based on your real life time that you play, right? Like if you play slow in real life time, you get complacent, and then you get like super negative modifiers. That'll help generalist kind of speed up his gameplay. Don't worry, I got his back. All right, I think we've done it. We can reform the society. So yeah, starts the reform society disaster. Let's do it. We did it. Did we win? Did we win? I think we won. We can't even click it? I want to click it. Oh, it's not real yet. Okay, now it's real. We lose 20 civility. Okay, all right. I think we can click it now, though. End requirements. All right, so all I gotta do is just like chill for 10 years. Don't worry, guys. I've been chilling for well beyond. We can chill for 10 years. Road debate. Huge. We're gonna be max centralized. Every time I talk about eco min-maxing, yeah, I get a debuff. Luckily, I don't talk about it ever, so it's fine. Journalist is kind of cooked, though. All right, yeah, we've done it. So yeah, this disaster is just 10 years, and then I think you like annex all your subjects or something. Is that real? Chat, do you guys know? Anyone in chat know if that's real? Do you annex all your subjects, chat? Every time you talk about tools. No, I only talk about the lack of thereof. I don't talk about the tools themselves. Dang, negative 25 estate satisfaction is kind of crazy. And also look at that rebel monthly rebel growth. That's actually kind of terrible. I don't like that. Oh yeah, an anti-generalist. Just does generalists talk about tools a lot? Oh really? So it wouldn't be beneficial to go murder everybody? We just chill for 10 years. I don't mind. Except we're gonna have rebels, so we're not gonna be able to chill. I'm not paying you 1,000 ducats. Yeah, that's kind of bad. We're getting a little bit of rebel issues here. But look, we see the reflection of the stars. All our subjects will gain plus 2,000% liberty desire. Is that like green's good though, right? I'm pretty sure green is good. Oh wait. Oh wait. That's towards wait, wait huh, it's both towards centralized? Oh, well. Yeah, it's fine. I think green's good in this. No, it's totally fine. Because if it was bad, it would be in the red. They're just mad about being decentralized. Or, I mean, centralized. I'm in max centralized, though. That's good. I thought it was going to be really hard to do that, but yeah. No, not the case. Are the gods disapproving of our reforms? No, I've talked to the gods. They're chill. Doom doesn't really matter to me anymore, right? So I'm not passing any reforms. I mean, I can still appease the gods, I guess. I don't mind sacrificing a few children for roleplay purposes. I do think that's true. Sometimes Paradox is colorblind. I could see that. I could see that. So you were actually successful. You know what I mean? Hey, it's Portugal. You think Portugal will give me the institution? Do I have to, like, be next to that guy, though? I don't know. Yeah, I probably would have to be next to him. Yeah, tools are always green. Why do I always have so many tools in this market? That's what I've been wondering this campaign. It's just crazy the amount of, like, you wouldn't think that I'd have so many tools. If you look at my tools, I'm actually not that big of a detriment anymore. Oh, it's because the burgers are importing tools. Or at least that's partially why. Wonder where are they importing tools from? Can I do this? What if the game was smart enough to import tools for me? Wouldn't that be cool? I wonder where they're importing the tools from. It's not my problem. Wait, why would that break your tools? It's because you have iron and you can make bricks now? Imagine if you were a tool I wasn't gonna say that, but then it sounded funny. Imagine if you were a tool and you only had 5 more years to sacrifice the children. How would you go about that? I think have 6,000 levies available. That's terrible. I wonder why that is. Don't walk through the enemy. I mean, why can't your subjects not help during civil war either? Have you ever wondered that? Like, what is it that really just causes them to be like, I can't help. Sorry. We can't help you with that civil war. It's all you. Good luck. I guess. I didn't delete the forts, though. That was a mistake. So now they have like 92,000 forts. Are they only 100 garrison down here? Can I always assault and it's fine? We likely to fail in assault? Do they know me, though? I don't know that they know me. Maybe they do know me, though. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't just, like... Maybe I shouldn't barrage assault. I mean, there's no barrage in this game. That's the problem with the U5, really. Also, I think the forts are in disrepair, so it's probably not, like, a necessary for me to assault. Yeah, but what are the chances that they always can't decide that in every situation, you know? Like, could we not... There's never a situation where your people would support you? Never. Not possible. I did hear they're making rebels better in the next patch, right? I probably could do that. I think we just carpet siege these peasants. Peasants just don't get it. If I was a peasant, I would get it. Just saying. But yeah, that is looking good. I should, you know what would be nice? If the game let you sacrifice all of your peasants, because you're like, you know, you're the sacrifice guy. And it was like, do you want to sacrifice every peasant? And then you hit yes. Because that would probably stop the Great Pestilence, too. Shield your ears. Wait, what? No, we're just doomed. Europeans aren't even here yet. How are we doomed? It's fine. I mean, they're down there, but that's whatever. Yeah, I think most of my nation was already sacrificed to the Great Pestilence. I wonder which god that was, you know? Why did he demand so many sacrifices? It's kind of ridiculous. So people say that Doom never goes away. Is that the meta? Oh no, it's rebels. Another civil war? About what? Who are these people? Revolt? Civil war? Like, you gotta at least tell me who you are before you start revolting. What do you want? Who are you? Oh, wait, that's my capital. That's not my capital. What am I talking about? Guys, I'm in a rebel simulator. Get me out. Send help. I don't like rebel simulators. Why is every Paradox game a rebel simulator? Oh, hey, we did it. I think. Now we can take land. Look at that. That's insane. All our subjects with the same government type will be annexed. Which was apparently only one. I'm kind of hoping it was all my subjects. Like, that's what I signed up for. Why are they still here? Take it. I was supposed to not have any more subjects. I was lied to. So chat was like saying you still get Doom, but they don't know anything. I think they might know something, actually. Oh, well. How do you not get Doom anymore, then? Do you have to switch religion? Wait, you can reform society again? What does that even mean? What does that do? Is that why it's broken? I mean, I don't know what that means, really. I wonder if you can reform your government twice. Does it do anything? Shit. You can. Why would you want to do this? Why? I don't understand. It must be like glitched in the sense that you can't. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, actually, but I hope you do. So you can just get this disaster over and over again? But why would you want to? Huh. I mean, I'll just reload the save, and I don't really need to run the disaster again. I was just curious what would happen if you click the button. I mean, what are you going to exploit with it anyways? Yeah, no. Oh, oops. Well, I think that I'm going to call it a night, guys. It's pretty late for me. Thanks for tuning in, though. Appreciate you guys. I think that's a good point to end it at, too. We'll continue next time. Hope you guys have a nice night.